Welcome into today's Community Close-Up. We're going to talk today with Adam Burleson. He's been kind of busy.
We're gearing up for Run for Holland 2016, and we're excited.
And how many years is this?
It's 3. We started in 2014, so this will be the 3rd year running.
It's going to be coming up on Saturday, so tell us a little bit about what all's going to be going on as far as the day of the race, what folks just out in the general public will be seeing, and how they might be able to get involved.
Again, we are running right through downtown Spruce Pine. We wanted that so that everybody could take part in supporting the race and coming out and cheering for runners, coming down and hanging out with us before and after the race. The morning of the race, which will be Saturday, we will have registration starting early in the morning, 7 to 8 range, and we will have a kids fun run starting around 8:30, maybe a little bit before, depending on if the kids are ready, and trying to start the race sometime shortly after 8:30. We'll have some special announcements and some special guests, and running through English Woods, downtown, and the park. That's the 5K course, and Riverside Park. And the 10K this year will go up Beaver Creek and climb up Reservoir Road and come back down. So it's a little hill for the running enthusiast out there who want a little bit of a challenge.
That adds a nice little challenge to the 10K this time. That's pretty good.
Yeah, we're excited about it. We don't have a ton of 10K runners, but we didn't last year either. And the 5K is just more approachable for a lot of people. But the ones that are doing it are excited about the challenge.
Well, it sounds like it will be a good challenge, and it looks like it's going to be pretty good weather, so it's going to be hopefully a great day for a good cause. Let's talk a little bit about that for just a minute. Of course, how is Holland doing?
Holland is good. She is coming up on 3, going on 15, as me and Brooke say. She's talking, walking, and she's actually ready to be a big sister soon, so we're excited about that too.
Yeah, I had heard about that, so congratulations about that. When's she due?
We'll have another August baby, so 2 birthdays in August for Holland and baby number 2.
Most folks by now, we've been doing this for a few years, but I like to review, in case if folks aren't aware, Run for Holland, where that came from, and a little bit of that story, if you would.
Yeah, we're trying to get over the misconception of the community about this race being for our girl, Holland. We named the race just like we named Holland. Because we named Holland, we named the race that for the same purpose. Holland's name came from a short story that was given to us when we found out that Holland was going to have Down syndrome before Holland got here. And that story talks about being a parent is like planning a trip to Italy, and most parents get excited about learning the language. They buy books, they know all the sites they want to see, but then they find out when the plane lands that they landed in Holland, and that's where they must stay. So we named Holland that just because it meant a lot to us, and it helped us kind of put things in perspective, because the story talks about Holland isn't a bad place or a disgusting place. It's just different, and it's a slower pace than Italy, and there's a lot of more beautiful sights to see there too. So we wanted to share that with the community and let them know, because we found out very early on that we were very miseducated and uneducated about disabilities. And we saw very quickly that there's a lot of people out there who have no clue what it's like to be a parent with a disability, what it's like to be a friend of a parent, a friend of a friend, or anything. So we want to raise awareness. And 2 years ago, we decided we wanted to do the race to raise awareness and the meaning behind the name Holland. And that's just to let people know that it's not an ugly place, it's just different. And from the first year, we just wanted to raise awareness. We ended up raising, over the past 2 years, over $23,000. Wow. First year, we didn't know what to do with that money. People just kept giving us money, which is a good problem to have. But we decided that we would have a board. We came up with a board of directors, and as a board, we vote on grant applications, and people in the community bring us grant applications. And we've been able to help a lot of organizations, including, but not limited to, Mitchell County Schools, pretty much across the board, Head Start program. There's been a lot of different programs and organizations that have benefited from that. So the main idea now is just to raise funds so that those organizations, we can help them in any way that we can, whether it's buying resources. They buy books and toys and stuff for those with disabilities. But if they have anything to do with helping the disabled community, we usually approve that grant if the money's there.
I think this year is the first year you're doing a little something different, a spirit runner in the race. Is that correct?
Yes, and I want a lot of people to know, we know that there's a very small portion of the population that run, and that's understandable. It's not easy to do. So this year we added a few different ways to help. Of course, you can always just donate. You can go to runforholland.com and there's a donate button, and we love donations. And we've had anywhere from $2 donations up to $100 donations. So anything helps. We bought some extra shirts this year so people can come down to the race and buy a tank top shirt. We did tank tops for the summer. We've got merchandise from last year. We're going to sell it off. Those are ways you can help financially, but we added a spirit runner, which is those who cannot run for whatever reason. If you're out of shape or you can't run physically or just don't want to run, but you want to help the cause, you can be a spirit runner. And basically, you sign up like you're a racer and you get a shirt. You can come down and get your shirt the day of the race, but you're just there to support. And then also, we still need a couple volunteers, and that's also available through the website. You can click a volunteer button. But there's many ways to help, and we just wanted people to feel like they can get involved without having to run.
And of course, there's always opportunity to go downtown or anywhere else along the race track to where they're going to be running and support the racers, cheer them on.
Yeah, the few of the best places you could be would be somewhere in English Woods. In town, of course, on Upper or Lower Street, you'll catch runners. Down at the main intersection, Burleson Plumbing and Tri-County Oil, that intersection of Highland Avenue, or just down in Riverside Park, basically anywhere. We really want to encourage people to come out and talk to those from Action Club and Short Bus. The disabled groups that we have locally are great, and we're encouraging them to come down there and just take a chance to talk to somebody with disability and learn more about who they are, or some of the people who are over those organizations. Just talk to them and then hold up a sign and support the runners as they come through.
All right, sounds great. Again, it's this Saturday. Earliest activities, I think you said registration 7-ish, and your first kids run and everything 8:30, something like that.
Yeah, that's correct. We hope to have all the runners through the finish gates shortly after 10 o'clock and have awards and a bunch of prizes. We had a lot of local prizes. So if you sign up for the race, you're entered to win some Buck Stove goodies and some of the restaurants downtown. There's quite a few that have given and supported that we have gift certificates and stuff to give away. So that's another advantage of signing up for the race.
Thanks again to Adam Burleson for talking with us today about the Run for Holland taking place this Saturday in Spruce Pine. And thank you for listening to today's Community Close-Up.